Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novelo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot and you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir, and yes, sir, you're playing a beauty.
And that one unable to hold on. It'll work its way into the bunker here at hole number 1. So after the poor opening tee shot, his second at 1. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So a bit of a disjointed start. Ball ends up in a bunker off the tee, and that leads to an opening bogey. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. Oh, and that couldn't quite get the ridge. It's into that lone bunker at the top of the hill. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. And he will sink that without a whole lot of trouble. It's par here at the second after the opening bogey. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. This one started up the right side. And that's going to wind up a little straighter than the first two drives. It's in the fairway here at 3. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine.
10-foot putt left.
Nope. He'll finish that off for par, +1 through his first 3 holes. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. Frank, it's obvious he caught a flyer right there. Explain what that means.
Well, you have loft, right? The ball's going to take off on the loft. They put grooves on the golf club so you can have nice contact. If those grooves fill up with a little bit of grass, then you have no grooves, then you have nothing really to put the extra spin on the golf ball. So that is a fly.
Matt might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, so a bit of an uneven start here. It's a double at the 4th, and it moves him to 3 over early on. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 5th. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. from about 8 feet. Okay, that's in for a bogey, but that score is starting to lose touch now with level par as it moves to +4 for the round. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
Now a third. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay the third.
150 yards to the hole, pin in the right front.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. that'll do just fine. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Yeah, walked that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great chance from here to attack this hole location, which is on the center section of the green. You can use the backstop behind the hole, or make sure you get at least 19 yards into the green, or it will come off the front.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
And just when I thought the momentum was going in the right direction after that birdie, please don't give it back straight away.
Okay, not too bad there. Now a 7-footer. Okay, drop shot though. It is a bogey at the 9th, and that's going to be a 41 on the front side, 5 over par. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short. 5, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. Solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, Noda, this his second.
Found himself on the number at 145 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. Always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle. Water left and long. This is second at 11. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Got to be careful of this ball checking up too soon, as he'll try to get this just right. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Yes, a very nice putt there. And believe me, 4 is a great score here at 11 with the tough par 3 coming up. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. In front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that trip. Tee. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. That one just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
No, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Oh, that's going to be into the bunker right of this green. And as we've seen through the years, this shot is going to be lightning fast from there. Birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. And that will work its way just off the green and set up a shot from the fringe. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Six over par on the round right now. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 6. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. A birdie putt now at 16.
Emphasis here on speed, as there isn't a whole lot of break in this putt as it goes straight up the hill.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending, all you've ever wanted. From the pine straw now, his second.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
This is a 19-foot putt. Nope. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And this will be a 7-over round of 79. You just never get tired of watching golf here at Augusta National. It is such a magical place, and that, as always, a great day at the course.
And they got to sort of enjoy what a lot of people enjoy, how hilly this golf course, the change of undulation, all the shots that are required, and just the plain beauty of Augusta.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner.